not see that people stand ready to help you. Young lady there in the line crying. My name's Tanner Cartwright. I'm from Reformation Church of Shelbyville. My wife's name's Laura. She comes down here with me a lot. We would adopt your child. I have 4 beautiful children, 3 girls and a boy, and we would adopt your child. Your little boy, your little girl is precious. It's valuable. It's worth caring for. And yet you stand there and you dig in your purse to find money to pay for the murder of your child. And your friend stands there digging in her purse. Both of you, turn away from this wickedness. Turn away from this before it is too late. Do you not fear God? Do you not know that it is appointed unto man once to die? And in the judgment, do you not know that you will stand before a holy God and you will give an account? You will give an account. You have been made the steward of this child's life. God has given you this child as a gift. Not so that you would take its life, but so that you would care for it and nurture it and raise it in the discipline of the Lord, so that you would raise it to God's glory.
Mom, come out. We can help you next door. You can get a free ultrasound. You don't have to pay money in here to see your baby. Next door, you get a free ultrasound, and they should show you in here your baby. Your baby is alive and well. Don't go through with this abortion today. You'll regret it because it does nothing but harm to you psychologically. It will affect you. And mother, grandmother, please don't let her go through with this, because she will turn on you eventually, asking you why you didn't help her. And please don't go in there. Don't go in the waiting room, because you're waiting to go downstairs to have an abortion, where the abortionist will come in and you do not know if you're going to come out of there alive. It can, when he's doing the abortion, he can perforate your uterus, your womb. There's a lot of things that can happen to you. And you also know that when you have an abortion, it affects your breast milk. There are women with breast cancer because of abortion. And that's something the abortionists don't tell you until later in your life, when suddenly you show up with breast cancer. Well, it goes back to this abortion. So everybody marching, I'm not saying everybody, but a lot of women who march in the Walk for Life, in the cancer survivors, a lot of them did get it from having an abortion. Your baby is viable, you know that.
Mothers, I want you to consider today that you are not a victim. You are not a victim. You are made in the image of God. And this child is precious and valuable, and you come here today with the intent of murdering it. I have 3 little girls, and if I go home and club them to death with a baseball bat and bury them in the woods, it's no different than what's happening in this building. And yet you would call me a monster, and rightly so. Those who murder children are monsters. Do not go through with this. Turn away from this today. Fear God and live. Blessed is the man who fears God. Blessed